evening and welcome viewers. Just minutes back, the government of India finally did a great thing. It changed the IT intermediary rules. Simple English, from now on, big tech, Twitter, Facebook, Insta, all these big billion-dollar companies for whom India is the biggest market, they all have to now quietly comply with India's laws and India's constitution, and I'm loving it. These American companies like Facebook and Twitter can no longer do whatever they want in India and claim they will comply with Silicon Valley rules. If they don't comply, they are free to get out, pack up, leave our country. You want to make money in India, you follow India's rules. This is the new approach, and viewers, I like this approach. Things have to change in our country. There has to be a quantum shift. Approaches have to change. We've got to learn to be more direct about what we want. For example, last night I said that you cannot have an American citizen, a Chinese citizen, a Nicaraguan citizen becoming an editor, quasi-editor, CEO, quasi-CEO of an Indian news media setup, however big or small this is. In fact, I think, viewers, don't you agree with me? We must start an investigation now on which foreign citizens and green card holders are presently in important positions in India's news organizations. And let me take you in on a secret. Recently, I came to know of one case where, because a particular Lutyens channel was under scrutiny from the investigating agencies, the channel's CEO had to symbolically step aside when the issue of foreign nationality came up. My point is simple. These people who abuse India the most, who question India the most, who say they are the armchair critics of this country, who say it is their right under India's democracy to question the country, of course it is their right. But first I say to them, you must be an Indian citizen. You must first be vested in India. If you don't seek, like for a long time, Sonia Gandhi never sought Indian citizenship. And if you don't accept Indian citizenship, then you cannot play any significant role in Indian news media. Would Americans allow Indian citizens to run their news media? Would they, viewers? Would the pseudo-libs answer the question, please? I'm asking them the question. They want us to be woke and lib about it. Would the wokes and the libs in Washington allow Indian tech giants to control the narrative in America and not be answerable to American laws? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We should not either. That is the point. And taking this point further is the case of this dubious organization called The Wire. Now, this Wire has been caught red-handed in a dirty and deplorable case of the worst form of editorial fabrication. Editorial fabrication, ladies and gentlemen, manufacturing of evidence. This is not the kind of thing that journalists should be doing. Is this propaganda site also subject to Indian laws or not? Why is the Lutyens media ecosystem trying to save this organization? Why? The editors' guilt of India, as Sohail said, described them yesterday, is now fighting internally. I'm told there's a big fight which has broken out within the editors' guilt of India on how to justify or not justify their wishy-washy, pathetic retraction of their statement, which is based on The Wire's fake story. Viewers, The Wire, the editors' guilt of India, they're all manifestations of a Lutyens hypocrisy. They speak from the pulpit, but they avoid the close gaze which we provide on their lack of ethics and their double standards and their hypocrisy. And I say we, viewers, you and I, are we not going to change things? Isn't this a time for change? Aren't you loving it? Aren't you loving it that Twitter and Facebook are subject to the laws that you abide by? Won't you love it, ladies and gentlemen, when we turn the mirror on the pathetic, hypocritical Lutyens media ecosystem? I say, put the mirror onto them, turn the mirror onto them, Put the mirror onto them and put them under a microscope of ethics. Let us see who stands being exposed or not. For now, tonight, the wire is completely exposed.